thoughts control our reality. What we think is what our reality becomes. And grasping that and realizing that is exactly life-changing. Hey, it's Alicia. A lot goes on in my mind, and I figured, like, why not express some of my thoughts and some of the ways that I feel about just some things here on my YouTube channel, because why not? Putting myself out there. But yeah, lately I'll talk about manifesting. How about that? Lately I've been really diving into manifesting and what is it, and just very curious. I've seen a lot of videos of people talking about manifesting and creating the reality that you desire. And I think it's so important to realize that our language is filled with thousands and thousands of words. And I think it's easy to get caught up on just certain words. And I think that because of that, something such as manifesting can be deemed as like mystical and magical and like out of reach, and for people who are crazy and delusional and just not present, like living in another world, right? But the reality of it is that every single one of us manifests in our lives. Every single one of us has manifested throughout the course of our entire lives. And it's like getting over that hump of like the word manifesting. Like it can seem like weird and I don't know, just not understandable if you are not familiar with it. But basically, it's just something that we always do and always have done. So getting over that misconception that it's just something out of reach and just irrelevant and strange and weird, or whatever you might want to call it. I think that's like the first step to realizing, okay, this is something that applies to me and that applies to every single living being on this earth, human being. All right, so we manifest in our daily lives. Our manifestations come from our thoughts, our inner thoughts. We have so many inner thoughts throughout the day. You can go a whole day hardly without speaking to anyone, even speaking out loud. But those thoughts are constant in our minds all day long. And so it's important to realize that when you are giving life to your thoughts, they can be negative or positive depending on, what you're saying, how you're feeling about yourself, how you feel about your situation, right? So it's important to, when you are speaking, when you are thinking, that you're speaking from a place of love and gratitude and positivity. Now, even when you feel the opposite, like you can feel the complete opposite. You can be sad and lonely, and you can be feeling pain. But it's important to realize these are also known as like states that you are in. We cycle through different states, like different feelings, like you're in a different place in your mind, which results in your current state and reality. This is just my interpretation. It might be all over the place, but I'm just talking. It's important to be aware. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware, be in tune with your feelings. Because even if you feel lonely and sad, even depressed, being aware, taking notice of that, you can shift and you can change the way that you're feeling. You can put yourself in a different state, in a different place of being, in a different mindset based upon the awareness that you have of how your body is feeling, how your mind is feeling, and things like that. So once you're aware of how you're feeling and your thoughts, and you realize, okay, I'm having terrible thoughts right now, I feel terrible, I'm having terrible thoughts, you can shift that and you can think, okay, what would make me feel better? How would I like to feel? How do I want to feel? So in saying that and realizing that, you're aware of your feelings, and then you shift your thoughts to how you can come out of that state, out of that place of darkness, into light, into just positivity, a better feeling, happiness, joy, right? So our thoughts control our reality. What we think is what our reality becomes. And grasping that and realizing that is exactly life-changing. That's exactly what it is. It's life-changing, because you have the power, you have the ability to change your life. You have the control to change any situation that you are in, any situation. And it all starts within. It all starts within your thoughts. Okay, I'm going to pick back up on this once I figure out where I'm going with this.